What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to catch all 25 legendary Pokemon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's DLC, the Indigo Disc. This is going to be a post-game only quest, so I recommend beating the story and then coming back to this video for all of the info. And of course, guys, if you like this type of content, enjoy these videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining the Pan Fam, then hit that join channel member button below. Now, Mr. Stacksworth here is just going to be at the entrance of the Blueberry Academy, and we just need to talk to him to start the quest. However, before we dive in, I got to say, one, all the legendary Pokemon are shiny locked. You will not be able to get any legendary shiny via this method. It is just mostly to catch it for the deck. The other thing is, these legendary Pokemon are going to spawn randomly when you talk to Mr. Snacksworth here. So all this depends on RNG, and you'll be able to get more quests from Snacksworth by either completing 10 Blueberry quests or 1 group quest. So yes, you will need to be focusing on quests, and you will need online play to make this process a lot faster and easier. So Mr. Snacksworth here has said, hey, I've seen a bunch of legendary Pokemon in the Paldea region, and you know what? I'm going to give you some snacks that some legendary Pokemon really like. Yeah, I've completed a group quest. So now we're going to be getting 1 snack, and my first legendary I'm going to get is going to be Virizion. Now, some important tips to make catching legendaries a little bit easier. So you could make a level 3 catching item for each type of Pokemon that you encounter. However, that is going to be a lot of recipes, and I want to make it as easy as possible. So if you go to the cafeteria in the Blueberry Academy, you can buy the Academy Special. This will give you level 2 catching power on all types, so it will further boost your odds of catching a legendary Pokemon. You also get a nice little bonus of level 1 sparkling power, which will give everything a little bit of a shiny boost. Unfortunately, once again, the legendaries are shiny locked, so that won't work on them, but hey, maybe we'll find some shinies along the way. I just think 150 BP is rather cheap, especially if you do have access to online union rooms or in my Discord server where people are doing them. It's very easy to hit about like 10 or 12k within an hour and get a lot of BP, so I'm going to pop one of these. Now with Virizion, you're going to go back to Paldea like all the other legendaries and go to Tag Tree Thicket all the way in the northeast corner right here, and you're going to just see it chilling over here, and we're going to engage in combat with it. Now, every legendary Pokemon is going to be level 70, so keep that in mind. And Virizion is a grass fighting type, so you can't put it to sleep because it is a grass type, but I do recommend having at least a false swiper. Like Gallade's a really good one who can false swipe and thunder wave it, so you can try to catch it in a particular ball that you would like to catch it in. Lunala can be found over on the beach part that is sort of connected to the lake, all the way in the southwest part of the lake. Looking over the beach, you can see your Lunala here, and it is a ghost and psychic type Pokemon, so unfortunately you will not be able to hit it with false swipe, but if you have the move Soak, you can turn into a water type and then try to false swipe it and make it as an easier catching process. Next up is going to be Kyurem, and we're going to be flying over to the Pokemon Center in Paldea at the passage here, and from this Pokemon Center we're going to be heading towards this cave right over here, which is the long narrow one, and from this cave we're going to eventually make a sharp right and jump over right over here, and we're going to keep following this path straight until we eventually see Kyurem at the end. This is definitely one of the more tricky ones. It's not in the open or anything like that, and it can be relatively difficult, but luckily because it is in a cave, you can use a Dusk Ball for a really insanely good catch rate. So good luck on this cat. Next is Lugia, and it's going to be on the northeastern part of the map up in the ocean. So you can just fly over from the North Province Area 1 watchtower and go to this little island right here, and you'll see Lugia hanging out in the ocean. And feel free to just throw a Pokemon at it, or you can just walk up and encounter it. Now, I will say, Lugia, I would highly recommend bringing a false swipe Pokemon that also has Taunt, because a recover stall is incredibly annoying. And now for Spectrier, and Spectrier is going to be just to the west of the Passage Pokemon Center over in the ruins area. Now, Spectrier is a ghost type Pokemon, so I will recommend that you use a Pokemon that has Soak to turn into a water type so you can hit it with False Swipe to make this catch as easy as possible. And next up is Zekrom, and you can fly to the beach or over to the watchtower and just go over to this area, and you'll see Zekrom just hanging out with the rocks here. And good luck on this hunt. Next is Necrozma, and you're going to go to the Ground Blight Shrine. And from the shrine, you're going to climb up onto the mountainside. And Necrozma will just be hanging out here. And good luck on this hunt. Now is Rayquaza, and Rayquaza is going to be found on the mountain looking into Area 0. You could fly to South Province Area 3 or to South Province Area 3 Watchtower, and it's going to be looking right over the edge here. And honestly, it looks really great in this game, and good luck on this hunt. Next up is Latias, which is in South Province Area 4, right on the beach area over here. You'll be able to see it right in front of this rock. Good luck on this hunt. Now for Kyogre, and you can go to the stones over here, and just northwest of the stones, you'll see Kyogre in the middle. Just watch out for the Veluzas that will keep running around. It can definitely be very annoying to deal with them. Good luck on this hunt. Now for Latios, which is just going to be south of the Fury Falls or just southwest of the shrine over here. And you want to go in front of this lake area, and you're going to see Latios just hanging out in front of the lake, and good luck on this hunt. Next up is Raikou, and my personal favorite of these legendaries, and you can get it actually right where you fought the Bombardier in the main story. We're going to be right over here, just north of the circle here of the lake, and you could probably just fly over to Ice Ren Shrine and just go to the east, and Raikou will be sitting in the grass. Good luck on this hunt. Next up is Zapdos, and Zapdos is actually going to be located at the Poco Path Lighthouse, but it's not going to be just outside. It's going to be located on top of the lighthouse. I personally think this is the coolest one that we've seen so far in terms of Legendary 2 location. Good luck. Next up is Groudon, and Groudon is actually going to be underground in the cave system under the Psychic Type Gym. So I would recommend going to the Pokemon Center here, entering to the cave entrance. Now, I am looking at right directly across me is the cave entrance, and you want to head over to where I am. You can fly over here, and then once you're on this big rock, you'll be able to see Groudon over in the corner. And good luck on this hunt. And I do recommend using a Dusk Ball, as you do get an added bonus in catching it. Next up is Entei, and just northeast of Lavencia, we're going to be going over onto the edge of the landmass over here, just underneath the river, and you'll see Entei next to the guardrail. And honestly, this model looks really good in the game, so good luck on this hunt. Oh can be found in South Central Area 4, just next to the Psychic Type Gym City. So it's going to be over on this rock right here, looking over the cliff side. Good luck on this hunt. Next up is Solgaleo, which can be found on the roof of the Pokemon League. And this is actually an incredibly awesome arena. Definitely a big fan of it and this Pokemon, and I think it looks really good in this game. No, it does have the move Wild Charge, so I would recommend bringing a ground type so it can't knock itself out from recoil damage. Good luck. Glastrier is located just northwest of the ruins. The easiest way to get here is go to the Ice Gym and go directly south, and you'll see your Glastrier right in front of you looking over the cliff. Good luck on this hunt. Articuno can be located just west of Montevera, and right on this lake, or on this side, on the north side of the lake, or you can just go to the east side of the mountain, you'll be able to see Articuno just looking over at the waterfall here. Good luck on this hunt. Next up is Kubfu, and Kubfu can be found in the Fury Falls area. Now, Kubfu is not Urshifu, so once you do catch it, you can go to the auction house and change its form as well. So keep that in mind. You can also only use one of the forms at a time. You can't just like change the forms whenever. It's a permanent evolution. So keep that in mind when you are catching this Kubfu. Next up is Suicune, which can be found on the western side of the lake. I just flew over here, and then right on the beach side of this little island, you can find yourself Suicune. Good luck on this hunt. Now for Reshiram, it's just south of Zapapico, looking over the waterfall here. You'll be able to get Reshiram. Good luck on this hunt. Now for Moltres, which can be found on the north side of the desert on the mountain cliff here. So you can just fly over to Porto, climb up the mountain, and there you go. Good luck on your Moltres hunt. Terrakion can be located just east of the Great Crater of Paldea. You can fly over to the water city over there, or you can just go to the right of the Dark Cruise base. And on top of this mountain edge in the middle of the grass, you'll see Terrakion. Good luck on this hunt. And the last one is going to be Cobalion, and Cobalion is very easy. Go to Fury Falls and just climb up the wall, and you'll see it right on the edge over here, looking over at the bamboo. And I think Cobalion actually looks really cool in this game, especially just all the steel types look great in SV. And there we have it, guys. Those are all the 25 legendary Pokemon that you can catch in the Indigo Disc. I do wish we could have shiny hunted them, but it was still cool to be able to catch them. My favorite part was listening to all of the old music coming back, and hopefully this will lead to other future Pokemon games, and maybe we'll get future shiny legendaries in some sort of post-game epilogue DLC. We can be hopeful. Anyways, guys, let me know in the comment section below which one is your favorite legendary, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.